Yo, what's good everybody? Bad Boy D here. And in this video, I'll be discussing Be Happier. 15 tips for happiness and to be truly happy. There's a lot of information going around YouTube. A lot of dudes, a lot of random people, just like myself, giving lots of information. Make sure you're taking everything with a grain of salt. But I have improved myself greatly to become a truly happier person. And I would like to share some of that information with you. So if you want to know what I've done to be happy and be a happier person, stay tuned. Bad Boy D TV. Be happier. 15 tips for happiness and to be truly happy. You're gonna hear a lot of cookie cutter tips on the tube here of people saying, oh well, if you want to be happy, smile more, and all kinds of dumb shit. I'm gonna give you the no BS, non-cookie cutter way that I've done it, because it doesn't involve smiling. Number 15, laughter. So I was just telling you how I feel that smiling isn't that important, but I'll tell you one thing I do feel is very important, and that's laughter. It's like they say, laughter is contagious. Have you ever spoken to somebody and they have a really good belly laugh and it's just contagious? There's a guy photobombing my video. So ensure you're laughing, folks. Sir, I'm shooting a video. Do you like laughing? No, you don't like laughing? This guy don't like laughing. Fuck. What a weirdo. So, yeah, ensure that you're laughing, guys. Like, when I had a job I wasn't too crazy about, I was always just being self-amusing, cracking jokes and trying to laugh. Well, not trying to laugh, I would cause myself to laugh, and it would improve my day. I think a lot of the fellas actually kind of found it irritating how much I do laugh, because I have a loud laugh. But yeah, folks, laughter, as they say, is the best medicine. That guy wasn't so bad, he was just waiting for me to take a picture for him. Number 14, strong, confident posture. Power posing and power posturing. Make sure you have a good posture. Suck in your stomach, put your chest out, broaden your shoulders, take up space. Power posturing is amazing for your happiness. It just makes you feel good, because you give the appearance of a confident, strong person. And that reflects to your brain. What your body does is connected with your brain, obviously. So if you have a strong, good posture, chin up, shoulders back, like I said, taking up space. When I'm on the bus, it's ridiculous. I'm putting my arm over, I got my arms over, my legs spread out. It's disgusting how much space I take. It's toxic masculinity at its worst. But yeah, take up space, men. Have a good posture, a good appearance about you, and it's gonna reflect on your happiness level. Make sure you have a confident strut with purpose, and like you mean it. And don't ever put your hands in your pockets. It's pathetic. If you do put your hands in your pockets, just put your thumbs. Your hands hang out. Like I said, your body movements are connected to your brain. So make sure you're doing confident, happy body movements, body posture. Number 13, the outdoors and nature. Get out in nature. This isn't the best example, but it's close enough. I'm sitting on the rocks. There's the water here, nice and tranquil. Get out in nature is one of the best things you can do for your happiness, because we are creatures of the earth. It's how the Most High made us. And there's actually some scientific evidence with grounding and things of that nature. Getting out, getting some fresh air is nothing better for you. Just be careful, because if you're not experienced and you go on a hike and you don't know what the hell you're doing and you go off the beaten path, you're not going to be very happy if you get Lyme disease from a tick bite or bitten by a rattlesnake. So know what the hell you're doing.
Number 12, sun exposure and sunlight.
Sunlight. Can't see my reflection on the screen right now, so I'm not sure how the resolution is for this, but sunlight is amazing for you. Just do a quick sun gazing, which is getting your eye somewhat exposed to the sun without sunglasses. Get your skin exposed to some sunlight. Besides vitamin D itself, there's actually a lot of things I believe they have not discovered in regards to health benefits of the sun. So just ensure you're getting yourself exposed to sun rays. And through your window doesn't hurt either. You're not going to get the vitamin D benefits, but it is a form of light therapy. It's not as good, but having your windows open and seeing the sun is better than nothing. But still, get out in the sun.
Number 11, targeted supplementation.
Supplementation can be an excellent idea. Personally, and I'm not suggesting you do this, do your own research, but during the winter time, I take about 20,000 IUs of vitamin D a day, which some would say is quite a bit, so do your research. But there's lots of herbs and supplements that can definitely help. Consult your medical care practitioner if you're on medication. Certain herbs like rhodiola, which is an adaptogen herb that raises your norepinephrine in your brain, and amino acids like tyrosine are excellent because it'll increase your dopamine. It's a precursor to dopamine in your brain. And I'm telling you, if you have with a black coffee some rhodiola and tyrosine first thing in the morning, boom, it'll be like rocket fuel for your brain. You won't even... One time I took tyrosine on an empty stomach and somebody thought I was high as a kite because I guess my pupils were just huge. And they were like, dude, I was at work. They're like, are you high right now? It's like, no. The tyrosine shit. It's not to be fucked with. It works really well. I'll leave in the comment section below. Not the description, the comments, some links to some excellent supplements that are really good for increasing happiness, in my opinion.
Number 10, regulate social media.
Something else you'll hear is limit or get rid of your social media use, which I do not agree with. And I'm going to explain why. You have to regulate your social media use, not eliminate your social media use. Nate Dogg, Warren G, gotta regulate Facebook. What a lot of people say is that social media causes you to compare yourself too much to others. Like, oh, look at this guy going on this fantastic trip. Look at this awesome new Dodge Ram this guy has. You gotta rewire the way you think of social media. 'Cause I love social media for a small interval of time on the daily. What you do instead is be happy for the person who's successful. Social media makes me happy too, because I hop on there and see some of the ridiculous shit people put. It makes me feel better about myself. If I required feeling better about myself, I just look at all the thirsty simp comments some of the dudes leave on girls' pictures. Social media has not had a negative impact in my life, in my happiness, anytime recently. So, just putting my spin on it for y'all. To possibly rewire the way you perceive social media so it doesn't affect your happiness.
Number 9, a whole, nutrient-dense diet.
To ensure your diet is on point, getting enough protein in your diet, because protein will supply you with amino acids like the aforementioned tyrosine, tryptophan, which is a precursor to serotonin, phenylalanine, and there are lots of foods that have been shown to be effective for brain chemistry. Turmeric has had fantastic studies on it for increasing mood. Dark chocolate, make sure it's dark chocolate. Some of these people drive me like, well, I can't eat dark chocolate and I can't drink dark coffee. And shut up. Like, just consume it. It's good for you. You'll get used to it. Food's medicine. It's not for pleasure. And I love dark chocolate. It is pleasurable for me. I use Google as a tool. Google is fantastic for finding out different remedies and new research coming out for neurological health. Watch your carbohydrate intake. Make sure that your blood sugar is stable and not doing ups and downs. And no junk food. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Avoid junk food like the plague. You are what you eat. Every cell is made of what you consume. And you're a brand new you over time. Your whole body replicates itself. So have a clean diet, guys. Nothing in a package.
Number 8, proper and ideal sleep.
Make sure you get enough sleep, people. Sleep is very, very important for your brain health and happiness. 8 hours a night. Try to stay on a consistent routine. I'm guilty of this right now, but I make adjustments where required. But get enough sleep, because your brain actually drains itself. It has to drain itself. When you got that tired, puffy face in the morning, it's because you didn't do a brain drain. You gotta drain your brain. So if you don't get enough sleep, your brain is all full of coagulation and doo-doo. You're a doo-doo brain if you don't get enough sleep. So don't be a shithead. Get your sleep.
Number 7, exercise and weight training.
Ensure you're exercising, folks. A good rule of thumb that I like is 60 jumping jacks first thing in the morning. Jump. Get the pound on the floor. Get that friction through your body. Make sure you're hitting the gym. I was working out at home for a while. I maintained some of my strength, but man, I got back to the gym and there's nothing like lifting those free weights. Get in the gym. And when your muscles are sore for a couple days, that's actually good for your happiness too, because that soreness, those endorphins, like after training chest, it's like, but it makes you laugh, it makes you happy, because your endorphins are just flowing through your body when you're sore like that. So get to the gym. Plus the gains and the girls that'll notice you from your sweet gains, man. That'll make you happy. Not that you require validation, but when you're getting choosing signals because you look pretty good, certainly don't hurt.
Number 6, socialize.
Get out and socialize, folks. Nothing will hinder your happiness. I just hit my head. Your happiness and confidence more than not having good social skills and not knowing how to interact with people properly. So I highly suggest get out and interact with people. Brush up on your social skills. If you're an introverted person, you gotta get out and practice your social skills. It's essential if you want optimal happiness.
Number 5, walk.
Go for a walk. Going for a walk, getting some fresh air, just like the nature and the exercise is great for invigorating you and getting you in a happier mood. As I said before too, make sure you have good posture. Don't have your hands in your pockets and head down like this guy behind me? Man up, boy. Yeah, get out, get some fresh air. Breathe in some good alpha breaths.
Number 4, positive frame of mind.
It's all about your perception of things, folks. If you can't look at the positive instead of the negative, you'll never be truly happy. When bad things happen, remind yourself that they happen for you, that there's a greater good, that there's a purpose to everything that's going on, and that's a fantastic way to always put a optimistic, positive spin on things. That's probably the most powerful tip on this list.
Number 3, pets.
Pets are awesome. I love my little baby Layla. There's nothing bad about having a little kitty. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Gives you a little bit of contact and affection. Even us alphas need a little. She's fine, trust me. Little doesn't care. She's just really vocal.
Number 2, avoid negative people.
Be mindful of who you surround yourself with. If you're surrounded by negative, bitch-ass people that are always looking at the negative in everything, have bad mentality, and are beta, people you shouldn't associate yourself with, get rid of them. Put them on ice. Block them from your life. You are the average of the 5 people you associate and surround yourself with most. So if you're hanging out with garbage, unless they are on the same journey as you and they want to improve themselves, you can try a little bit, but if there's no hope, charge them to the game. Kick them to the curb. You don't require them. They'll come back into your life if it was really meant to be.
Number 1, forgiveness.
Finally, last but not least, is forgiveness. You don't always have to keep people in your life. You don't always have to maintain bad relationships, but forgive them. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your own mental well-being and spiritual well-being is forgiving others. Either forgiving them for not knowing any better, forgiving them for being ignorant, forgiving them for possibly playing a role in your life that was difficult. But even though you have to let them go sometimes, as I said, you forgive them. It's very important to forgive. I forgave my mother after she passed away. I forgave her. She raised me as best as she could, but she did make a few errors, and I forgave her for that. That may sound strange to some of you, but it's a really good thing to do. I also forgave my dad. He did his best raising me, however, he made some errors too. I think he found it really awkward because I just gave him a bear hug and I was like, Dad, I forgive you, man. He was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Forgiveness, forgive. I forgive you guys for not picking up your dog's poop properly. Assholes. Leave any questions or comments below. Bad Boy D will always answer. I hope that you learned something from this content. Many blessings, peace and love. I wish you well. Check out my latest video right there. And subscribe to my channel right there. Peace.